Back with Slime Rancher. We're here with Blue.
Hello.
I thought you were just gonna sit there in silence, make me look like a fool. You've done it before too. You've done that before. I know you have.
Yes, I have.
It was just awkward. Sometimes I wonder why. Like sometimes my videos don't upload. Like most of my Mafia franchise didn't even upload. I only have one video of Mafia, and I've live streamed Mafia before. I've almost live streamed the whole game of Mafia 3. For some reason,
I played it too. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, you hate the game.
I do.
I don't know why he has such a hard trouble though. I find it super simple. I don't know why some people find that a challenge.
Timba, motherfucker.
Two gadgets to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. Battle station, Hydra turret.
I'm a sneaky
Slime ball hoop. I'm a sneaky, like a little snake.
I'm Medusa using a bow and arrow.
Oh, hey, I just found something. I can use a Gordo snare. I can afford that. Yeah, that's what I need. Watch it require like a gold plort. Let me see here. Buzzwax, Jellystone, Primal Oil, and Hunter plorts. Where in the bloody hell do I get? Ugh, decorations. Oh, minty grass. Oh, I want some.
Thor was trying to come straight for me with the hammer. Aww.
I want to get this drone because the drone collects stuff for you.
The Thor trying to hit me.
Hold on, I want you to... I don't know if people can hear you, but quickly, just do something that they do in anime to act adorable. You can't think of something? I can think of something.
Come on that question, I got nothing.
I can think of something. Onesama-chan, or Onesama-kun, something like that. I can think of a lot of tropes in animes that when they try to act adorable. I believe, what is it? I don't know what the meaning of Chan and Kun is. I believe Chan is basically, I believe that's to be meant to use as a sibling or something like that, or a lover. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Japanese lingo and stuff like that. I'm not a man to be talking to about Japanese stuff. I will pat you on the head because there's something that you're trying to go after. Hi there. Rub you all over your face, even if you don't like it. Yeah. Please don't lick my knee. My knee hurts. What are you doing, you boob? I actually named my dog Zeus. Yeah. If I get, oh, yeah, you gotta let it keep it. If I get my dog, like, it's gonna be a husky wolf mix, which is just gonna be 75% wolf, because a husky's already 50% wolf. If I get a husky, I'm gonna get a husky wolf hybrid. That's 75% wolf, 25% dog. That's about 50% badass. In layman's terms. Let me think. I'm gonna name it Thor.
Archer versus Archer.
Okay. What was Casey's voice? I don't remember. What did I do for Casey? I think I used like a hipster teen or something like that, if you want to describe it that way. He calls her Bae as well. It's like, hi Bae. Hi Bae. Do you remember when you took me hiking? I still didn't know how serious you were about the whole outdoors thing. Then, and your idea of a hike just about killed me. I showed up in a normal clothes and shoes, and you were decked out had a pack and gear, it was a nightmare for me. I think it was around a 5-mile mark when I was drenched in sweat and ready to collapse that I realized our ideas of fun were two very different things. Also, you weren't even out of breath then, and I still totally hate you for that. Casey. I ship it. I ship it. Manage DLCs.
No.
Heroic flip. Oh my god. Is this supposed to be Legend of Zelda reference? Heroic playset includes an exclusive heroic fashion pod and Bob Goblin Slime toy. You can access the this is totally Legend of Zelda. It's Legend of Zelda. That's even the chickens from the Legend of Zelda on the shields. There's no hiding. That's a Legend of Zelda reference. Sapphire Chrome pack. Oh, that's totally, like, you know. You can't just hide something that I just... No, okay. You can't hide a reference that bluntly. That's Slime Toy Shop. Ooh.
My ass fell asleep.
Hey.
Have you? Hold
on, I'm curious. Have you ever had the instance where you're just sitting down when you go, like, you're just sitting on a hard surface, like, during, like, lunch or something like that? When you go up, just your lower half of your body is just asleep. I've had that, like, I had to sit on tile steps at lunch because my schools, here in Arizona, they have a lot of, like, schools that require you to use a laptop instead of writing in pencil and paper. And, okay, what, so these are my phosphor. And so, my whole lower half of my body was, no joke, just numb. I could not feel from my waist down, and it's just absolutely numb. Everything just felt absolutely numb. It was the weirdest feeling ever. Like, I could walk and everything. It's like not that tingling sensation where it feels like just tingling all the way up your legs where you can't walk kind of sensation. It was just like, I just couldn't feel anything. It was just the weirdest thing. I don't know how to really describe it. It's just weird. Okay. I'm getting a toy for all my slime side. Like, chill the hell out. Bomb ball, power cell. Use that slime special. Rad slimes. Okay. Especially boom slimes. You probably think this sort of thing is funny. Fuzzy bee reduces nearby slimes, especially honey slime. Rubber ducky. Puddle slimes. Well, figures. Ah.
You know, sometimes Medusa's face always wears a mask.
Who? Medusa?
Yeah.
Well, she kind of has to wear a mask because she's scared that she'd be
She is. She's like, I have a face. Every time, I can see it every time she sneezes.
Hey! I put the power cell in the rad slime's cage, and now their little shields are fluctuating smaller and bigger. So what do I do about boom slimes? Oh, right, the bomb plush. Wait, is this thing actually gonna explode? Oh my god, it has lit fuse. Is it gonna explode? I don't know. Hey. I just see that it's a bomb and it has a fuse, and I'm like, no. Okay, now all these slimes are gonna chill the crap out just for like one smidgen of a second. So now I have a phosphor, I have a tabby, a rock, I have pinks, because all of them are all pink hybrids. Rads, booms, phosphors, crystals. That's it. Cool. So I have a toy for almost everybody. Oh, not really. But I mean, I don't have anything for the crystals. Okay, so here we go.
Shit.
Oh, baby, a triple! Your house shall explode in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just house explodes. Fucking. Hey. Stop jumping. Ouch. I'm being electrocuted. Help. I'm being tased. Don't tase me, bro. Don't double back on me. God dang it. Come on. This kind of mission is shocking. But I'm changed. Terrible pun. Ten out of 10, worst pun. I'll give it a 0 out of 10. That was the worst pun I've ever heard. You don't even know why I'm saying this is a bad pun, do you?
No.
I'm shooting at electricity at slimes. I said it was shocking. Cause every time they touch me, I'm electrocuted.
Because he's getting shocked to death.
Pretty much. Well, these guys feed off of electricity. Oh my god, that was a combo. Wombo combo. Does anyone even say wombo combo anymore? Is that still a thing? No. No. Give me a flower. Okay. I couldn't even finish my sentence there. Ah, it's beautiful. Ah, it's butterfly. It's just drop dead gorgeous. Blue, I feel you judging me. Don't judge me.
Oh, what?
I feel you judging me. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
Okay, now dude, can you not for like 1 second, dog? Can I just say I really dislike dogs? Hey. Do the running, man. Is the running man still a thing? I'm like one of those freaking parents that don't know what's hip anymore. They don't even say hip. I don't know. I don't know. I grew up in the ghetto, so it's like, you know. Here's the problem now. I cannot fall backwards because if I do, I'm gonna fall into the water and lose all my progress. I don't have any more. I don't have any more electricity. Oh, wait. Yeet. No, I don't have enough thrust. You cannot do this at a worse time, Mom. Put him in the cup over there on the table. God dang it. Follow the slides. Cause I have no more electricity to shock them with. Am I almost out of time? I don't know. No! Aw, I could've got one more out. I have them. How do I go? Dogs are dumb. Blue, which animals do you think are dumber, dogs or cats? Hello? Dogs. You're gonna shoot me. No! Okay, they just all went back to my inventory, okay. Well, heck. Oh, wait, that's a girl. Well, heck. I didn't think you'd actually. I can't even do it. I can't think of a voice. Well, heck. I didn't think you'd actually manage to collect enough plorts to get the first reward. But a deal is a deal. You're now one of the only people
like
in the.
Freaking creeper.
Shut the fuck up. I was trying
No
to.
joke, it actually sounds like a creeper from somewhere else. If I can remember. Like,
I was trying. Okay, I was trying to do a female voice that's just super cocky. I don't judge my voice. You're not one of the only people in the entire universe who to be getting the inside track on plort sales. I call it Mochi's Extra Mile. My extra mile will give you a double. New bucks for plort deposits at the market. But don't get too excited. It won't happen all the time. I'm not that generous. See, that's the thing, Beatrix. You have to get to learn to fend for yourself out here. Once you're on the far, far range, no one back home can help you out, even if they want to. At least that's what I think. That's got to be the reason no one ever answers. I mean, it's just so far away, right? Well, who asked you anyway? Don't you understand how busy my dad is running one of the biggest tech companies in the entire galaxy? What do you know anyway? Enough of that. Let's get back to why you're here. To work, here's the deal. Keep collecting those quicksilver plorts, and I'll keep paying you. And if you collect enough, the next reward I'll give you will be my secret tech for maximizing chicken production, the deluxe coop. So get to work. Yes! I can upgrade my chicken coop! I need... How are you supposed to collect 450? My dude! I have to wait till...
450 of what?
450 quicksilver plorts.
Mamma mia!
Oh, bollocks. Just max back around. It's me, I'm Mario! Woohoo!
I fucking died.
You're just done. I have a quick question. I have 274 pink plorts and 300 phosphor plorts. Should I just sell them all now or later? If you don't know, that's 5, 10, 20. That's 6 stacks of 50. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna start selling them. Oh, okay, so that chain sound is her ability to give me double. Double, double cheeseburger, hold the lettuce. That was a reference to Got Drums. My name's but I have alright. Then you have to get rid of it. What's tomorrow? Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
We're gonna party on Friday, boys. Grab the vodka and grab the shot glasses. We're gonna get crunk. What? Power Core MK3. Like, why do I always call it MK? It's Mark 3. What? No, the prices have gone down. Quick question. What's 13 times 2? Has a YouTube career made you dumb? Have you forgot everything that you've learned? That's a Markiplier reference for any of you who don't know. That's an old Markiplier video, like back when he used to record with Yami Mash and Manga Binks. If you don't know, that's years and years ago. Back when he was still baby YouTuber, for his earlier years. I think this was his 5th video he uploaded a prop one, so that's way longer ago. If you don't know, 13 times 2 is 26. I'm really good with math. I just can't do division. If it's multiplication, like simple numbers like 2s, 5s, 10s, and 6 times 6 is basically what I can go up to max. Also 10s. I don't know if I said 10s for any, but whatever. It's like something me and my friends would do. We'll be like, what's 2 plus 2? You would answer with what you think 2 plus 2 is. Then we'll do times 5. Then you would say what you think 2 plus 2 times 5 is. Then we'll say like divided by what. Well, that's what I would do. And then, you know, we just go back and forth with like doing stuff. I find it fun. Like, say the one I gave my friend was, what's 2 plus 2? He answered 4. I said times 5. And then that he said, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. He said 20. And I said divided by 5. And then he just responded with. Then he would just respond with 4, and then I'd say times 20, and then he responded with. He couldn't even respond with that either. And another one I did was it was like what was 5 times 20? He couldn't figure out what the answer was. That's like, here, let me simplify it for you. What is 5 times 10? And then if he was like, okay, that's easy. That's 50. Okay, then what's 5 times 10 again? That's 50. Okay, then I was like, okay, just add 50 plus 50. Then he's like, that's 100. And it's like, okay, what's the answer? 100. So now what's 5 times 20? 100. The way I like to think of math is, if it's a big multiplication number, is take away the 0 and just do that the ones times each other. Like, say if it's 5 times 2, you automatically know that is 10. So then, or, well, I guess, then, let's just say, since you know that is, so, I don't know, it's complicated how I think. The way I think is very weird, and not really logical. But, you know, the way I think is very weird. Or, like, to make things simpler, what's 5 times 5? You basically, like, 5 times 5 is 25. So then you would just add the 0. Basically, you just add a 0. Then you just add, well, technically you just add 2 zeros. But, do you get where I'm going with this? Am I losing you somewhere? Yeah, the way I think of math is like very misconstrued. Like, I think I'm in algebra, I think. Algebra is the one with all the angles and triangles, isn't it? That's algebra, right? Or is that geometry?
Don't know.
Whatever it is, maybe both. I don't know. I'm bad at stuff. But she has us add up, like let's say the whole angle is 180. But now you have a line between two of them, like between the angle. We know one of them is 90, and we know the other one is 60. Or no, hold on. Okay, so let me do this again. So we know one angle is 90, the other one is 90. Then she said what you do is, I don't know how, I don't even know how she thinks, but basically the idea is we know the whole number is 180. There's a missing denominator in the whole thing, but now we know both of them. One of the side is 90, so then she says subtract that from 180. It's like, why would you subtract? Just add up the numbers. All you really have to do is just add the numbers. Like, think about it. What's 9 plus 9? That's 18. Just, you know, it's like, why do you have to make it so difficult? She makes things overcomplicated for some weird reason. Like, she just makes stuff overcomplicated. Like the fact of she wants us to subtract everything. It's like one of them was there was a 60. We need the whole number. She was like, let's subtract like 60 from 180. It's like, why subtract 60 from 180? All you have to do is add in 100, and then add in the other numbers, and then you get a number a lot faster. There's no subtraction involved. It's like, come on now. Subtraction takes longer than addition, because addition, you learned in kindergarten. You learned addition in kindergarten, so if you don't know how to add when you're like in high school, I'm sorry for you, sir. It's like, I'm sorry. I feel bad, but it's like, addition's supposed to be crammed into your brain by now. It's supposed to be just nailed into your brain at this point. It's like, you know, I know some people have problems with like division, subtraction, times tables. I still have problem with big subtraction. When it comes to addition, like I can do big numbers of addition, pretty simple. Like the only kinds of numbers that I find when it gets confusing is like, let's just throw a number, 159 plus 1659. That's where it'd get iffy. It's like, let me see, because I can't use my fingers. Like, I know it's childish to do it that way, but I can't use my fingers because keeping track of your fingers is okay, are any of my slimy babies starving? Maybe. Hello, starvation, anyone? Yeah, you are starving. You need okas. Oka and Aku. Yeah, I just had a stockpile of money lying around. By the way, Blue, can I just say, I'm about to break my record of my maximum amount of money just by using this stockpile that I had. Yeah, I'm about to break my record. My record was like 11,582. I've just broken that record, and I'm still breaking it. I've just blown a hole straight through my record. I still have like a crap ton more plorts to sell. Let me collect some more plorts from these guys, I guarantee. They're stockpiling plorts. Yep. I still have to collect plorts from them. I wonder, how many of you guys remember watching Courage Carry Dog? Do you remember watching Courage Carry Dog?
Yeah, I think.
Again, though, my only question now is, why was that aired on Cartoon Network? That was like nightmare fuel. Why would you show this to kids? Like, I was terrified of this show, but there are some episodes that are really interesting and really were terrifying. Like, the one that scared me the most was the one where Miriam was possessed by a curse, of the Mummy, where the he just stole the tablet from a museum or something like that. I don't know what the story was. It was like way long ago when I last seen this. But Muriel was possessed by some kind of ancient curse or something, and the Mummy was wanting the slab, and it just had like this demonic sound to it, like his voice just, "Bring me the slab," with like a ghostly taunt.
Yeah.
It was creepy. Why would they air that on TV for children? It's like, come on now. And the funny thing is, they air this when it starts getting dark. Like when it starts becoming nighttime, they air this more towards like 7 o'clock at night. It's like, why are you airing this more towards 7 o'clock at night? It's like, I hate you so much. Leave me alone. Go ask Mom. So, you remember how I told you what my record was?
Yeah.
I'm already almost at 20k. I'm almost at 20,000. Almost there. And then I'm gonna see what I can buy by the end of this. I still can't believe that they aired Courage the Dog on Cartoon Network though. Especially near the time. That's really messed up. Another thing about it, if you think back towards cartoons, more back towards like your parents' age, they're more messed up and a lot more dark. Like if you think back, think of the old Disney. I think it's Disney. Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse is Disney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually did a episode dealing with communism. Like straight up communism. And that was a big thing back for that time frame. Even then, like, communism, I believe, isn't that still a big thing nowadays, isn't it? Right? No? Maybe? Hello? Say something! Is communism still a big thing for America?
I think so.
I don't know, but during the time frame that it was aired, they're not gonna release that show, the episode or whatever it was. Was it a movie? I don't know. They're never gonna release it ever again because of what it dealt with. Okay, so Blue, this should be easy math for you. What's 15 plus 15?
30.
There you go. I would be so disappointed if it took you a second longer. I'd be disappointed in you, Blue, if it took a second longer. I would have been disappointed in you if it took 1 second longer. I know you have a friend that would have given me the answer if, like, I don't know. I literally have a friend that gives me that answer. It's like, come on. Oh, that's so cool. Any slime that touches the battery, its shield gets shrunken, like, to a minuscule amount. I have to get more of those batteries, because it's dangerous walking around that area. Trying to walk around in that area, you're literally trying to not get radiation poisoning. Like, I get, like, in the class I'm in, I don't know if you can call it special ed, because if you're in special ed, you're not supposed to leave the classroom, like, ever, but they go to different classes, so I don't know if it's special ed particularly, but I don't know. It's hard to say if they're special ed or not, because, like, some of them, they're high-functioning kids, but then there's some of them that are just... It's like, the hell's wrong with them? Like, this one kid, he's, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything wrong against people with mental problems. I have fucking mental problems all on my own. But it's like this one kid, he's, like... Oh my god, man. I don't even know what to say about this kid. It's like, what do you say about this kid? It's like... He's what freaking grade is it? He's a senior, right? Now, here's the problem. He does this noise. He heard it from this other kid, and he knows every kid in the class that heard that from that kid hated it. And now he's picked up on it, and he knows everyone hates it. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, is it annoying?" Everyone's like, "Yes, it's very annoying." "Was it annoying the first time you heard it?" "Yes, very much so." And he continues to do it every single day. It doesn't matter if you threaten to beat the crap out of him or not. He does not care. He continues doing it. It's like, ugh. It's so annoying. It's something mixed between SpongeBob's laugh and just something worse. It's like, that's the only way I can describe it. It's like SpongeBob's laugh. Everyone knows how irritating SpongeBob's laugh is. It's like, it's funny the first few times. Like, you can handle it hearing it the first few times, but when you hear it over and over again. Actually, interesting thing. I'm not sure what country did this, but there's this one thing called no-touch torture. They literally, in no-touch torture, they literally play the song from Barney that goes, "I love you, you love me." They literally play that on loop for 5 hours straight. And you're blindfolded, you're gagged with your arms tied behind your back. You get to do nothing but sit there and listen. And they're not touching you a single bit. That's all they're doing is just strapping your arms behind your back, letting you listen. And I believe how it goes is they're trying to figure out if you're a communist or something like that, is how it goes. I don't know. There's a lot of weird things in the world. It's just, they're trying to figure out if you're a communist or not. And don't get me wrong, I don't have anything wrong against communism. It's like, I could care less how your country is ruled as long as it's not as fucked up as America. So let's be honest now. No joke. In June of 2017, over 500 people were killed by police officers. That was just in June. Just in June. Now, if there's over 500 people killed just in June alone, in 2017, what about all the other months? Let me ask you that big question. What about all the other months? This is June.
I don't know.
Exactly, that's over 500. And my teacher's like defending to the death. It's like, cops are great. They're not bad. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're amazing. It's like, I don't know. This is only in June of 2017. That was over 500 deaths by cop. It's like, I don't know. Me and my dad, we just really don't like cops. In my opinion, I hate cops. I can't stand cops, like, at all.
Yeah, I hate cops even more.
It's like, no joke, my dad, he was not resisting arrest. You know what these cops did to him? They beat him to the ground with batons. 5 of them. He was not resisting arrest or anything. They just beat on him. They wailed on him. It's like, my god, man. Like,
ouch.
it's like, geez, man. It's like, I just don't like cops. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they're protecting people, but let's be honest. What % of people are being killed by cops? Like, if this was June of 2017, there were more 500 people killed. We know there's about maybe a good, let me throw out just a random number. I don't know this for a fact. Maybe let's just say 1 billion people in America. Let's say there's 1 billion people in America. There's 500 people that were killed in June of 2017. And if you think about this, the death by cop rate hasn't dropped much compared to 2018. It's only dropped like a good maybe 2%. I don't know. If that was just June, what about all the other months? Would that mean there was over, like, in 1 year, over 10,000 cop killings? It's like, I don't know. Living in Germany or Russia or any other place sounds pretty good right about now. I mean, even then, blasphemous. I know, I'm anti-American in my opinion. Glory greatest. It's like, no. You can have your U.S. presidents. You can have your American flag. I'm in football, so I hated having to do this. I had to do the Pledge of Allegiance, because, like, I don't know what they would have thought of me if I didn't. I don't know what they would have done to me if I did that. They would have just kicked me off the team, so I had to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know. Me personally, I just did not like doing it. It was not fun for me, but, you know. I just don't understand, like, why can't people like and dislike what they want? It's like, granted, I live in America. It doesn't mean I have to like living in America. I mean, I can hate living in America all I want. It doesn't, I mean, I live here, yes. I'm legally an American citizen. But it doesn't mean I like enjoying it. I can hate living in America all I choose to. You cannot make me like and dislike what I want to and don't want to like. This is, like... Interesting thing though, America is called the land of the free. Now when the British came to America, they did that to get away from the tyranny of the, I want to say it was the Queen during the time. That's the whole point of why they came to America, just to get get out of the tyranny of the king or queen. I really don't know what was going on at the time period, why they were getting it. Main premise though, it's technically the land of the free of the British rule, not the land of the free. People always misconstrued what the land of the free really means, especially if you think about during the time frame when the national anthem was made, or the pledge. When the flag was made, it was made maybe, I want to say maybe a good, let me throw out a random number there, like 1,000 years. Not even 1,000, I don't want to even say 1,000. Let me say like, I'm gonna say about 10 years later, after the British finally settled in America, they started making like an anthem. They wanted to be rid of the anthem of the king or queen that was ruling there. I mean, it's like, people gotta remember the past of how America came to be. It was the British getting away from the British tyranny of the time period. Even then, it's like, anyone who lives in America more than likely has Irish, Scottish, or British genes in them, because that's what America is made out of, is people from Britain. Also Native Americans, but... even then, I don't classify as, like, normally when they ask you, what do you classify yourself as, they say white male. I classify myself as not African American, or Native American. Why did I say that? I want to say African American. But I classify myself as Native American. Classify myself as Native American because I do have Native American genes in me, you know. And whatever genes you have in you, you probably want to classify yourself as more than one over the other, you know. For me, it's Native American when I classify myself as. I don't classify myself as just pure American. Just saying, this talk got very political very fast with this channel for so many reasons. The previous episode and this episode got very political. Do not ask why. Oh, there's this one joke. There's this one thing called Puppy Bowl. It's basically like puppy football. It's very adorable. I love it. And this one guy, he goes around, where he basically says, I'm gonna ask you a pet political question, which is just a pet related question. Are you a Republican, basically are you for dogs, or are you a Democrat, which is just cats? And then I don't know what the other one is, which is like the other party, which is basically just meant to say, are you for dogs, cats, or lizards? And there's only on this particular puppy bowl, only one person said they were for amphibians or lizards or whatever you want to call them, reptiles. It was interesting. Okay, I need odd endings, so I still need Oka Okas for you. I feel like I haven't fed you healed up at all. Yeah, you're on 16. I need to fill you up. Nope, well, those are pogo fruit, and I just started lagging like crazy because I mean there's a lot of pogo fruit here. Yep, they've been sitting here long enough to start rotting. I'm not gonna hold 2 more. I'd rather do the 2 more before they start rotting than just not. It makes so much dang sense, don't it? So Blue, can you hear me or no?
Yes.
Okay. So, I have a question for you. Which do you prefer? Reptiles, cats, or dogs?
Reptiles.
Okay. So wait, are you just allergic to cats and dogs? I assume, or do you just not like cats or dogs?
I have.
You have an allergy? Or a fear or something?
You have an issue with fat cats.
What?
One cat's very fat.
Just lazy. Like have you ever seen those videos of like people where they have a cat that looks exactly like Garfield? Do you even know who Garfield is? I'm like, come on, I know I'm almost 18, but I know I'm not that old between me and you. I'm actually curious, hold on. How old are you anyway? You don't know how old you are? Think, man, think. I think you're 50. Okay, well, I'm 18, so it's like, well, almost 18. I'm 17, turning 18 in May. And if AS can, we're going to try Skype calling him during, we want to try doing this on Saturday. We're going to try shooting him up a message. Hopefully he can. If he can, then we're basically just going to have a little party with him on the Skype call, because if he can, that would be absolutely amazing. Let me see, I want to open up another one. I believe if I go this way. So guys, like, hold on, are they evil? Are they not? It's like, I just heard it. How in the hell? Oh, you're dead. Stop jumping into the water, you stupid slimes. Oh, hey, I got a volleyball. Beach ball. Illuminati confirmed there's circles everywhere. I used to come to this beach to think and sit and stare at those distant rings and ruminate on who created them and for what purpose. But most of all, I'd sit here and think of her age. Oh, those. I was like, what rings? Are you just crazy over me? Sir Travis Tompkins, at your service. Ow. Oh, look at the box. Boxes! Check it is! Gilligan's glory! Oh. Hey, I found another keyhole thingy. Boop. Bam. Hey, there's a pot. And a ticket. Hey, I can carry those. Let's pick up all these chickadoos.
Where should we go and celebrate with together?
What?
Like what game are we gonna celebrate on Saturday?
We're just gonna get drunk. Well, if you're gonna try alcohol for your first time, why not go with the strongest substance there is? Sake.
I'll see you later.
What, you're leaving?
Yes.
But why?
I gotta do some school tests tomorrow.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna suffer.
I'll die. But now I have no one to talk to. Now I'm all for myself. There will be more. There's always more. I completely missed spelling all on his own. Marvelous. I need something to reduce the radiation thingy. I'm ending this video because I'm way too freaking tired to do anything. Like, I just took my meds. Like, alright. But as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.